The phone's glow sliced through the darkness, painting my face in a cold, ghostly blue. I sat motionless on the edge of the bed, the silence pressing in around me. It was 2:17 a.m. A single text notification pulsed on the screen. Just one sentence, but it burned like acid. Tell her the truth, Mark. She deserves to know. My thumb hovered above the message, trembling. My pulse hammered in my chest. Who sent this? What truth? The house was utterly still, except for the faint sigh of the floorboards settling. Even the walls seemed to listen. Beside me, Leia slept deeply, her breathing slow and steady, her dark hair spilling across the pillow in soft waves. I stared at her, at the woman I'd shared 7 years with, trying to find some clue in her peaceful face. The message wasn't meant for her, but somehow, it was about her. My instincts took over before I could think. I deleted it. But erasing it from the screen didn't erase it from my mind. The words lingered, heavy and invasive, worming their way into my thoughts. I told myself it was a wrong number, a prank, a mistake. Still, unease crept in, quiet and sharp, settling under my skin. By morning, the house smelled like burnt toast and coffee. Leia stood at the counter, slicing strawberries, sunlight catching the glint of her wedding band. For a brief, fragile moment, it all felt normal again. You were up late, she said without turning. Her tone was casual, but something hid beneath it. Irritation? Suspicion? I forced a laugh that sounded wrong in my own ears. Couldn't sleep, I said, pouring coffee I didn't want. Her knife hesitated for a beat before resuming its rhythm, slicing through the fruit's soft flesh. I watched her hand move, the sound of the blade against the cutting board sharp and deliberate. At work, I couldn't focus. The air conditioner's hum was too loud, the fluorescent lights too bright. The message echoed endlessly. Tell her the truth. What truth? I hadn't done anything, at least nothing that mattered. Sure, there were small lies. Late nights at the office that were really drinks with coworkers. A few hidden expenses. But nothing that would justify this. That evening, something about Leia felt off. We sat at dinner in uneasy silence. She pushed food around her plate without eating. You okay? I asked lightly. Her eyes lifted to mine, calm but cutting. Are you okay, Mark? I swallowed, nodding too quickly, deflecting with a weak comment about the neighbor's dog. She didn't reply, but her quiet said enough. Days slipped by. The message became a ghost haunting every pause, every sideways glance. I started noticing things. Leia's phone always face down. Her sudden hush when I entered a room, her laughter when she talked to her coworker Ben. It felt like paranoia, but the doubt was alive now, gnawing at me. One night, while she showered, I saw her phone on the nightstand, unlocked. My heart raced as I picked it up, fingers damp with sweat. I scrolled through her texts. Ben's name flashed near the top. Their chat stretched for pages, too many emojis, too many late-night messages. Then I saw it. I can't keep pretending, Leia. It's killing me. The words hit like a punch. My vision blurred. I barely noticed the water stop running until Leia stepped out, wrapped in a towel. Her eyes widened when she saw me with her phone. What are you doing? She asked, voice low, controlled. I held up the screen, my throat tight. What's this? What's he talking about? Her face shifted, shock, guilt, then exhaustion. She sat on the bed, the fight draining out of her. It's not what you think, she said softly. Ben, he's in love with me. I didn't know how to tell you. I felt the floor tilt beneath me. Did you? I couldn't even finish. She shook her head, tears spilling. No, Mark. I swear. Nothing happened. But I didn't stop him. I didn't make him stop. Her words cut deeper than I expected. Every syllable stripped something away. We argued, loud and bitter, until the walls must have heard. You're sleeping in the guest room until you apologize, she shouted. Apologize? For what? I snapped back. You're the one with secrets. I stormed off, her phone still in my hand, and then it buzzed again. Another message from that same unknown number. You're both lying to yourselves. My blood went cold. In the guest room, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling. The words looped endlessly in my mind. Maybe this wasn't about Ben. Maybe it never was. My thoughts drifted to Sarah, my coworker, her easy laughter, the way her hand lingered on my arm after drinks. Nothing had happened, not really. But now, under the harsh light of everything else, it didn't look innocent anymore. The phone buzzed again. Another message. This time, a photo. Me and Sarah at the bar, leaning too close, smiles too intimate. She's not the only one, Mark. My stomach dropped. I hadn't cheated. Not in my mind. But the picture told its own story. In that moment, I saw it all. Leia's distance, my denials, our quiet betrayals. The lies weren't in what we'd done, but in what we'd stopped doing, choosing each other. That was the truth the message wanted me to face. And there was no deleting it this time.